I thought you had this tremendous read against the Pelicans. So you're taking the ball out of bounds, and you guys are running a very high pin away for Buddy Hield. And on the first play, Buddy gets fouled. And on the second play, you find Jalen Smith in the corner. Can you sort of walk us through that read and how you found Jalen Smith so open in the opposite corner?
Yeah, so we were running obviously a wide pin down for Buddy to come off and shoot the three. And I thought I saw Brandon Ingram kind of creeping in, and his head was kind of turning both ways. So I threw it to Buddy. They called the foul. After they called the foul, I walked up to Carlisle. I was like, yo, I think I can throw this skip. Like, I think it's there. He's like, if you can make it, throw it. So I'm like, all right, I'm throwing it no matter what. I don't care. It's turnover, whatever. This is going there. So as soon as I got the inbound, I just stared at Buddy. Just let it go. Jalen hit the three. Looked at Carlisle, pointed at him. He gave me dap on the sideline. He smiled, which is obviously very rare for a coach to do. But yeah, I think it's just kind of the processing part of it and understanding the reads to it. And like, I think what CP has done an amazing job of is he sees a coverage one time. Now he's like thinking let's run it again. And I'm going to think about the second coverage, right? Like if you run a stack action and you guard it one way, he might tell you to slip out. Then you get a wide open three. I think it's just like the progression of like running the same set over and over to figure out the different reads to it. So I think it just comes with it.
Ty, I was going to ask before we get to the next question, just about the 3-point shooting in particular. As of today, 46.3%, which is obviously a career high for you. Is there anything different, or are you just seeing the floor well right now?
No, I don't think anything's different. I'm just more comfortable shooting off the bounce this year. I spent a lot of time this summer working on ISO stuff, working on one-on-one, or just, kind of shooting off the pick and roll. So, for me, it's like all my shots, most of my threes these days are off the bounce versus my first 2 years, most of them being catch and shoot. So just having to be prepared for that, and then taking advantage when I do get those catch and shoot, like those need to be layups. They have to be for me because I don't get them a lot. So I got to take advantage when I do have them. But I just feel really comfortable off the bounce and comfortable on my reads, and, it's just making things easy.
I think we asked you this question when we had you on the podcast, which was the first time, which was about 2 years ago. But has anybody tried to change your shooting form other than me telling you need to jump on your 3-point shot? But I got to tell you a story real quick. So there's this guy I know. He's the lead singer. He's the main guy in this band. It's like I would describe it as an indie rock band. They're fairly popular. So he's on tour and he's in Indy and he has an off day, and he sends me a picture. And he's like, pregame at your game. And he's like, at pace. I think you guys are playing the Wizards, maybe. Did you guys play the Wizards at home?
First game of the year, yeah.
Okay, so yeah. So we're first game of the year. So he says to me, he goes, at Pacers Wizards, don't know any of the players. Who should I be watching tonight? And I was like, oh, my guy, Tyrese Haliburton for the Pacers. And he's like, all right, cool. So he texts me after the game and he's like, your boy is really good, but his shot is so fucked up.
Yeah. No, nobody's trying to change it. I spent this summer with Drew Hanlon. It's my first summer with him. And he was like, hey, I'm not going to touch your jumper. He said that he usually asks his clients, like, if he should take on somebody new, and or if they agree with him taking somebody on. So obviously I was new to him. So he said he was texting like guys like Jason and Brad and Joel, like asking if he should take me on. And he said none of them said, he said the first question all of them asked was like, are you going to change his shot? And Drew was like, I'm not going to change the shot. He shoots 40% 3, but we're going to work on like kind of speeding it up sometimes. So we do that, like more speed work than anything, but not necessarily trying to change the form necessarily.
As always, thank you for listening to the show. Please subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Wondery, wherever you listen to your podcast. We appreciate you guys.